Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is your first time here. Today's video is a little different. It's a playthrough, but it's a playthrough of a game that I made, and it's actually one that I did a while ago. So I put this on my TikTok a few months ago, which was kind of silly because I had to break it into 3-minute chunks. But at the time I didn't have a YouTube channel, and now that I do, I thought that it would be worthwhile to sort of bring it back here. Interestingly, other people have done playthroughs of this game on YouTube, so I'm not the first one posting it, but because it is my game and it means a lot to me, I want my version of a playthrough to be on here as well. My Family Tree is a game that I made. I meant to make it for a game jam, and then I kind of completely ran past the deadline, and it was one of those things where I was like, I might as well finish this anyway and just post it, and like nobody will notice is kind of what I thought. But people did notice. People noticed in a very big way. It resonated with a lot of people, which is wonderful. It's a very personal game for me. So it means so much that so many people liked it and wanted to share it and wanted to play it and hear it and engage with it, and absolutely wonderful. The quality of this playthrough is not as good as my other playthroughs. I've learned a lot more about filming in the last few months, so bear with me on that, but I hope you still like it. Enjoy. Okay, well, we don't know anything about our dad or mom yet, but we know that they're going to be connected to us, so we can go ahead and place those right away. But then to get more information, we have to go make a phone call. And the only number we have right now is mom's. So let's call her. Hey, sweetie, how's the school project going? I don't know where to start. Well, you can put down yourself and me and dad. Maybe you could call Mimi. Who's Mimi? Or your cousin Nat. I bet they'd be able to help too. It looks like we got their numbers. Who is Mimi? Mimi is my mom, your grandmother. When you were little, you couldn't say grandma and grandpa, so you called my parents Mimi and Papa, and that stuck. Can I call Dad? He's at work. Let's not bother him. Okay. It looks like that's all we can ask her for now, but it sounds like we got some new information about Mimi. Yep, Mimi is my mom's mom. So now that we know that, can we place her? Yes, we can. And Papa is mom's dad. But it looks like there's still some more facts to learn about Papa. Okay, wait, what about Nat? We know Nat is our cousin, but we don't know on which side of the family tree they go yet. So we need some more information. Let's call Mimi. 67. Hi, Munchkin. What can I do for you? How many kids do you and Papa have? We have 3 beautiful children. Melanie is the oldest, then your mom, Susan, and our youngest is Jay. That's some good information. What can you tell me about my dad? He and your mom got married after grad school. He didn't ask for Papa's blessing, and that got them off on the wrong foot. Interesting. Oh, we got a new question out of that. Does Papa not like my dad? Oh, no, Munchkin, of course he does. I shouldn't have said anything. Okay. Who are your parents? My parents are your great-grandfather Theodore, though everyone called him Teddy, and your great-grandmother Blanche. They both passed before you were born. That gives us new people. Yep, Teddy and Blanche and their information. We can pop them on because we know about them. And then we learned some more facts about our mom. Her name is Susan, and she has 2 siblings. And we can place Mel and Jay because we know where they go. We don't know anything else, and we still don't know enough to place Nat. Let's go ahead and call Nat, though, because maybe we can just ask her. Hey, cuz, have you started this family tree project? Mama says I'm using too much glitter, but I think it looks awesome. Well, Nat, how are we related? My mom is your mom's sister. You call her Aunt Mel. Okay, we already have Aunt Mel in the tree, so maybe now we can place Nat. Who is your dad? Do you mean my donor? He's not going on the tree. My parents are Mom and Mama. You know, Aunt Mel and Joan. That gave us Joan. Awesome. And that gave us Nat, who we now know is related by Mel, so we can put Nat and Joan in there, which is a lot on our mom's side and not a ton on our dad's. We have one more question to ask Nat, so let's call her back up. Who should I call next? Have you tried Uncle Jay? I'll give you his number. Awesome. Now we have Jay's number. 19832. Jay. Hey, kiddo. How's your school project going? Are you married? Wow, you aren't pulling any punches, are you, kiddo? Nah, I'm not married. good to know. What can you tell me about my dad? He's a pretty private guy, especially since Andrew passed. I think his mom is still around. Your Grandma Harris? You might want to ask your mom for his number. We haven't heard of Andrew before. We did get this gossip from Mimi. Does Papa not like my dad? I guess my dad, Papa, has always been a little overprotective. I don't think there's anyone he thought would have been good enough for your mom. Who is Andrew? You don't know? Huh, maybe I wasn't supposed to say anything. I think that might be a question for your dad, kiddo. Okay, well, we can't call our dad. So what do I know? What do I know? We got Grandma Harris, and we know that's our dad's mom. And we know Mom might have her number. We don't know anything about Andrew, besides the fact that he's not around anymore. But Mom might have Grandma's number, so that's 63952. Hey, sweetie, how's the school project going? Can I have Grandma Harris's number? Bernice, sure. Her number is 98643. Well, I have to go and call her. 98643. Hello? I am making a family tree. Can you help me? I doubt I can contribute anything useful. My husband died long before you were born. Okay, so she's a widow. How many kids do you have? Just one now. Now? Your father, David. Did you used to have more kids? Yes, I had 2 sons, David and Andrew. What happened to Andrew? He died the year before you were born. How did Andrew die? I hardly see how that's relevant to your school project, dear. That can't be good. Andrew was my dad's brother. That's everyone. I should call my mom. Okay. 63952. Hey, sweetheart, did you finish your project? I think so. You think so? How's it look? It is pretty lopsided. Oh yeah, I can understand that. My side of the family is a lot bigger than Dad's is. Why is Dad's side so empty? I think there's a couple reasons. I have Jay and Mel, and our parents are both still alive. Dad just had his mom. Okay, well, we know Dad had a brother. That's true, he did. After Andrew died, we had a really hard time. Nobody saw it coming. No one knew what he had been going through. Dad never really got over it. Was that why Dad worked so much? That might be part of it. It can be easier to throw yourself into work. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I know he hasn't been around as much as he should be. Is there anything I can do? Oh no, sweetheart, that's not on you. We love you so much. You don't have to worry about that. Okay, but the tree is supposed to be symmetrical. Not all trees are symmetrical. Family is about a lot more than its branches. It's about bonds and love and that we're there for each other. Thanks, Mom. I love you, sweetheart. I love you too. That's everyone. That's everyone.